How y'all doing today? How is everybody doing today? It is Sunday, November 17th, and we are back onto our hand quilting today. So let me jump into the chat and say hello to everybody. We got Michelle's Crafts and More. Hey, girl. And Joanna and Judy, my early birds. And then we got Big Brother Mike in the house. And Melissa. Andrea, good morning. Mona did what? Hey, Mama. Yeah, you see a lot of purple, girl. Let's see. And looks like that is everybody so far today. So I am finishing up this block here. I just got like a little bit around the edges to do. I started working on it a little bit this morning before I started trying to thread another needle just to have a spare needle threaded. And so, yeah, so we are going to work on this today. Let's see here. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Big Brother Mike. He says, good Bargello. Yes. So let me move out of the way so I can show y'all. It is not fully sewn together yet. Hey, Donna. So this is my Bargello quilt. So I got a section here. I still got to connect to this. And then I got some rows over here I still need to sew together. But that is today's work in progress. Now, don't forget everybody that is coming in. If you are a member of my channel, we do have our monthly Zoom meeting today. It goes from 12 p.m. until 5 p.m. today, Eastern Time. So make sure you come and hang out. So I would love to see everybody's beautiful, handsome faces. Let's see here. We have, let's see, Katie Crafts, Zaza, Melanie, right, Zaza? Yes, today is our membership Zoom. I actually almost completely forgot all about it. Bad girl. I almost completely forgot all about it. So, until I was looking at my calendar, I'm like, ooh, good thing I had it on my calendar already. Hey, June, and anybody else that I have missed, hello, hello. And so I have a few things lined up that are coming up and everything. We have, let's see, I have this next Saturday. It's going to be Katie from Greenland Quilter on my channel. And then, hey, Brenda, how you doing? And anybody else that I missed, hello. Oh, okay, what did I miss? I seen a Hey, Auntie Donna and Papa Joe, because I know you're probably listening too. Yes, today is a Zoom, Melissa. It goes from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. today. I'll be sleeping in a minute, not long back from Edinburgh shopping. I don't know if I said that right or not, but if not, I sorry. Oh, Mona, thank you. Thank you so much. That is awesome. If you're a channel holder and wish to work whips on Friday nights, please join us. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I definitely will be there. Hanging out on Friday nights, working on my whips. I got a legit kit lion that I got to get completed before Auntie Donna kicks me right square in my bootay for being such a slacker on this. So we will get this done. Hey, Giovanna. Let's see. And anybody that would like to join my membership, so that way there you can be able to partake in the Zoom meetings, then please hit that join button right below, and that will allow you to join my Zoom meetings and hang out. Plus you'll be put into the Facebook chat group where we chat a lot and share different things, ask each other for help on stuff, or just chitter chatter. And then I also do some pop-up Zooms occasionally, and whenever I have my sales, my members that spend $20 or more gets a discount off of their order. See, I missed the first half of Donna's live and had to do the second half without coffee. That was a challenge. Oh, goodness gracious, Katie. Melissa says, yay, I'm going to get some eating done and be there. Awesome sauce. See. I'm working while lurking, but I will be watching on my TV while working. Yes, ma'am, Andrea. Let's end the year working them up each Friday. Yes. I will be lurking. I have a pile of laundry to put away, Mona says. Everybody, don't forget the thumbs up, says Mona. Hey, Mama Debbie. Well, y'all are chitter chatters this morning. All right, I'm caught up. Hey, Vintage Style by Joe, how you doing? Trying to get myself all situated over here, and I am having more stuff over here than what I need. So, uh-oh. Hang on, guys. There we go. Okay, I do not know what took place. Somehow or another, I bumped the mouse and I did something. I don't know what I did. Whip on Friday sounds like the 90s to me. Laugh out loud. Hey, Lynn. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Quasar turned it off. I believe. He's being a little stink butt this morning. And to anybody that I missed, good morning to you as well. If you would like to become a member, there is a link in the description box where you can be able to click on that. There's also the join button under the screen on YouTube. Or you could just go over into my membership, I think it's the community tab over there where you can actually click to join there as well. I know on a lot of like iPhones and stuff like that, always blame the bird. You know it. But I know like on iPhones and such that it can be harder to find the join button. So I put the link in the description of every one of my videos for anyone that may want to join. And we have a lot of fun and a lot of close-knit crew, so. Hey, Brenda, how's you doing? Did Big Bird want to come out to play today? Huh? You want to come out? Yeah. I love you too. He's over here saying I love you. Hey, yo, Patty G, how you doing?
Yo, Patty G.
There's no join button on iPads. It's a great group. Okay. Thank you, Zaza. Yeah, I love it because I get to try and get to know you guys better. Y'all get to know me better. We can share all of our stuff, all of our creations, as well as just anything. Hey, Aisha. Yes, guys, Aisha has agreed to be a guest on my channel. So on the 23rd, next Saturday, I have Katie from Greenland Quilter. And then the following Saturday, I have Aisha on my channel as my guest. So we will be hanging out. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Zaza says, I won't see Mike as long as he has flying spiders in New York. I'll protect you, Zaza. Oh, that is too funny, Patty. Yo, Patty G goes, oh my God, donnellsstichery. My neighbor says, yo, Patty G, every time she sees me. I think I need a smaller table for this. Let's see. Hey, Joanna. Joe's Creations Wanderings is here. Anybody that has a channel that would like to share their channel can do so by doing exclamation selfie into the chat. I'm just going around and stitching down these sides right now. Let's see. Mike, you need one of those insect zapping tennis rackets. That requires you to be close enough to use it. And just like Mike says, he ain't getting that close. Then again, Zaza's got a good point. You need it for if they get close enough. If they make it that close, you need to be able to protect yourself within close proximities. Giovanna says, I love my spiders. Yeah, I'm not a big spider fan. But that's okay because I don't have to be. My husband is, though. He loves spiders. I'm like, mm-mm. I love them when they're outside and doing their job. When it comes to inside, no. Eviction notices instantly. You can have them, Banana Joe. Joanna says Mikey needs a bug assault gun for getting the bugs. I've seen videos of that. Let's see. Auntie Giovanna. Everybody is begging for my quilt. I swear to goodness gracious. I got numerous people calling dibs. I'm going to have to hide it in a safe or something. Ooh, I can make a competition. First person I got to my house gets the quilt. That's just a joke. Don't take me serious. Okay, let's see here. I missed some of the conversation. Let's see. When I lived in Vegas, I found some black widow spiders in my garage. That was the end of using the garage. Oh my gosh. See, I'd be calling my husband like, remove these now. Let's see. I also pick my spiders up to move them when I am sweeping. Oh wow. Yeah, my husband will use a glass or his hands if he knows what kind of spider it is. If he does not know what kind of spider it is, he try and uses a glass to pick it up and we'll put it outside so that way there it can survive without me freaking out and killing it. It's like I don't want to kill anything, but I will if you go and remain in my home uninvited. Brenda says, dang, Danelle, I was hunting my keys. All right, so our Family Feud game, guys. All right, so first question. And remember, keep it clean. This is YouTube channel. Do not get me canceled. If you love me, do not get me canceled. Name something people get on and off of. Keep it clean. Mike says G-rated peeps. Mike says mattress. Yo Petty G says toilet. Giovanna says train. Katie says a bus. Lynn says a sliding board. Right, Brenda says a diet. I think I get off of a diet more than I get on of a diet. Airplane, says Brenda Foley. The massive tarantula crossing in the Arizona high desert was cray cray. Thousands of the size of your hand. The roads moved for 3 or 4 days. Oh, wow. I'd be moving out of that area. Like, nope. No. Not happening. Like, nope, they can have it. See. Teresa Lynch, good morning. She says elevator. Joanna says a scary scale. Right? I get off of those. I don't even get on them to get off of those. Yo, Petty G says a ladder. June says a bike. All right, so the number one answer, a bus. Then we have a horse, a train, subway, bike, or feet. See, Katie says, yep, we have brown tarantulas, and the males migrate in September and October to find lady spiders. The ladies often have them for lunch after the visits. Yeah. All right, so the next question. Name a sign that people disobey. Name a sign people disobey. Right, yo, Patty Jesus says, what? No toilet? They were just not being very logical thinking. Everybody's saying stop. handicap parking, speed limit, smoking, crosswalk, yield. If a sign is hanging up in a school, then it'd be pretty much every sign that is hung up. No parking, yield. Okay, I already said the yield. Smash Spiders is like a horror movie. All right, so this one here, the answer is stop for the number 1 answer. Yield, do not enter, no littering, speed limit, and no smoking. Next up is name something you get into and out of every day. Name something that you get into and out of every day. I'm going to go with trouble for me. Because y'all know I'm really good at getting into trouble. I don't know if I ever get out of it, though. I get out of, yeah, I do. I get out of trouble just in time to be able to get right back into it. A car, trouble, bed, car, my car, clothes, car, bed. Joanna says, Brenda, it's ick to hear your tires crunching them because they were so thick crossing the road, didn't drive till it was over. Oh, wow. Bed, the tub, bed. Do you get out of trouble? Not really. I get in it. I get into trouble, and I think I pretty much just have permanent residency there. I don't know. I'll have to ask my husband. I'm always in trouble. I'll ask my husband. My mom could probably answer that question if she's still here. Donna Ditson says underwear, shower. Good morning, Donna Ditson. How are you? All right, so we got number 1 answer was the bed. So whoever answered bed got the number 1 answer. Then we have car, shower, tub, and clothes. Next question. If you lost your sense of smell, what smell would you miss the most? I'm going to tell you right now, one of them is a little on the weird side. I get into trouble that I often do know how or what. Mike says vanilla. Ooh, I love the smell of vanilla. Vanilla, cake batter, coffee, yes. Cinnamon, yes. Burgers and fries, fresh air. I think one of the things I would miss the most is right before you get ready to have a storm, that smell of rain in the air. I love the smell of rain. Flowers, food, not farts, Giovanna says. Rain, puppy breath. Aww. My little guy's in there sleeping right now. He got himself a nice full tummy. So once I get these last little bit done, sewn, let's see if I can't get you guys over here where y'all can see what the world it is I'm doing, opposed to just watching. Let's see, fireplace, wood burning. Oh yes, I love the smell. Okay, so I love it when you can sit at a fire pit with a fire burning, and then when you go inside and the smell that's on your clothes, I love that smell. It brings back happy memories of sitting around fireplaces with people I love, just enjoying the peacefulness of nature. I absolutely love it. It brings that back happy memories like that for me. See, we have Duffy rolls in the fridge. Cinnamon rolls made with croissant dough. So yummy. Oh, KT. Quit teasing me for that. Oh, that smell is really the dust in the air coming down with the water. I'd imagine those that are married, the smell of your partner. Hey, so the yes, fireplace, garage. So the answers is the number one answer was food. Then we got flowers, people, cologne, perfume. The next question, name something joggers look out for when jogging. Anything that can kill them or harm them. Oh, too funny, Michelle. Cars, dog, traffic, potholes. Hey, Giovanna, that reminds me. Do they keep up with like pothole or like the road care and stuff like that over there in Italy where you're at? Or do you guys have bad potholes too? Just curious. It's always interesting to see how different areas of the world live differently. So, and it's really awesome to learn. Hey, gravel, stalkers, brown piles on the ground, cracked in sidewalks, dogs, trees, people. Michelle absolutely depends on the person. Also, pre-shower versus post-shower. True. Good morning, Sylvia. How are you? Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us this morning. I truly appreciate it. Forget the potholes. Giovanna has real Italian food. Let's see. At the moment, they are redoing the roads in my town. I would assume that would be like something that would definitely need to be done, especially after all the flooding you guys have had. Oh my goodness gracious. And then Mike is asking Sylvia, where is she at today? Oh God, Michelle. Oh, girl, girl, girl. Yeah, that is crazy, Joanna. She says, did you know that if you smell the same smell long enough, your brain removes it from the database to make room for a new smell? Yes. It's like you become nose blind to it. Just like a lot of times when people have pets, they become blind to the smell of the animals and everything because of the fact that like the everyday smells of the animals, because they smell it so much and so often that it doesn't even register anymore. Okay, so Sylvia says, still in Juneau, fairy takes off on Tuesday. Awesome sauce. Yes, Mike, we don't have mac and cheese here. It is not real Italian, that recipe. My quilt is set up for hand quilting. Awesome sauce, Sylvia. Oh, God. That smell, Giovanna, you don't go blind to that one. Gonna go nose blind to the nasty smell of the real husband. I don't know if you'll go blind to that one. That one just keeps getting worse. All right, so we are going to change the subject by me giving the answers. Number 1, dogs was the number 1 answer. And we got cars, criminals, cracks, puddles, mud. Next up, we have name something you always associate with tornadoes. Every one of you should be good at that one. Name something you always associate with tornadoes. Oh, wow, Joanna, that is crazy. Okay, Katie says wind. Mike says death. Katie says hall. Yo Patty G says wind. Giovanna says death. Katie says rain. Deconstruction. Flying objects. High wind. Sound of the train. Wizard of Oz. Damaged houses. Sirens, wind, hall, rain, damage. I think we covered about everything. A tree on my house and broken fences. Aww. Hey, sorry, Len. So there is one thing that I did not see, and that is a green sky. That's one thing I always associate with tornadoes from all my years of living in Tennessee. And yes, the loud roar of a train. All right, so let's see. Good morning, JK. How are you doing? Good morning, Danelle and everyone. Yes, poor animals. Spent a summer in Tornado Alley. Hell. I don't know why I kept saying it as hall. Y'all were typing hell and I said hall. I don't know. So number 1, the answer was destruction. Got 37 points for destruction. Then we got wind, funnels, lightning and thunder, rain and flood, Wizard of Oz, darkness, and this last answer is hilarious, guys. Cows. Whenever I think of tornadoes and cows, I think of the Twister movie, the original Twister movie, and they had the cows that would go around. That was hilarious. It's just funny that 2 people on that survey said cows. So, before a couple gets married, name something they should agree about. Before a couple gets married, name something that they should agree about. Thought I heard something drop. My little bag that Miss Mary made me. Let's see here. I miss all the answers. Flying cows, yes. Cows, laugh out loud. Another cow. Right? We have cows. Another cow. Money management. Yes. Kids. Mike is asking Michelle if they agree. Oh, not asking Michelle. He's saying, do we agree? Probably need to agree that you agree. See, money, finances, having children, finances, family, not whether or not to get married, finances, money, finances, and kids. Watch Twisters last night. Boring. So you watched the new one last night and it's boring? Because I've been really dying to watch it. I just haven't gotten that far yet. Joanna says kids, finances, living situation, in-laws. Giovanna says how to educate the kids and if they want one. Can't say what I really want to. No problem, Joyce. So the answers was whether or not to have raised kids was the number one answer. Then we got money, where to live, trust, and faithful. Should probably think about the trust and faithful part before you even think about the marriage part. The new one, blah, no Hollywood magic. Okay, I'm still gonna watch it though, just because I have to. But yeah, I won't have such high expectations. Hey, so Terry says, "Hey, kiddos, wake up, me." Let's see. Melanie says I'm being nice. No pineapples? No, not today. So, name someone who might know more about a man than his own wife. Name someone that might know more about a man than his own wife. And I only got this little bit right here left to sew to. Once I get to this intersection here, then this square will be done and we can start getting the other one prepped and ready to go on here. And anybody that is a member of my channel, we do have our Zoom meeting today that goes from 12 p.m. Eastern Time until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are not a member and you would like to be one, then there is a join button right below the screen right here. It is $2.99 a month. You get 20% off of my sales when you spend $20 or more. And that is on through my Etsy shop or through my sales on here on YouTube once a month. Yes, bring your own bobbins to the Zoom. Bring your own beverage, bring your own bobbins. Let's see, his grown child, mother-in-law, brother. Mom, mother-in-law, brother. Let's see, best friend, mother. Ex-girlfriend, siblings, mother, doctor, his mom, best friend, mother, his mother, mama, mother. You know I had to make it sewing related, Mike. I just saw Giovanna on Lisa's channel with her Grinch shirt. Cute. Right? Did you see her little gnome she made? That was adorable. Okay, so the number one answer is his parents. And then we got his best friend, his mistress, his sibling, his dog, and his doctor. Alrighty. My mother-in-law warned me about her son. I should have listened. Oh, wow. Yeah, anytime I have issues with mine, I call my mother-in-law. I'm like, Ma, tell me how to deal with your child. You guys must know a lot of mama's boys. In my family, my mother was the last to know everything about my brother. She had not a clue. Thanks for both Sure and Gnome. Aw, you're so welcome, Giovanna. His dog. Dogs can't tell you the truth, though. That is true. Dogs always know you. My theory is with dogs is if my dog don't like you, we cannot be friends. My dogs had to like you and trust you in order for us to be friends. So, next question. Name a reason you might not leave your house all day long. Name a reason you might not leave your house all day. Sewing, lazy, don't want to, it's raining, sick, thunderstorms, I am sick. Aw, so Terry, I'm so sorry. Sewing, quilting, snowing. Ew, don't be saying the S word around here. Little Miss Judy Hebert. We don't mention the S word, that's a dirty word. Being sick, I don't like to people. Cloudy, rainy day. I just realized that you blend in with your quilt, Donnell. Everybody says I look good in purple, so I just surround it with around me. People, especially stupid ones, right? Uh, yeah, there are a lot of days, especially work days, where I wake up and I'm like, I don't know if I can people today. That midst of rain and snow, oh my gosh, yes, the slush. Yes. I hate the slush. It's wet, it's cold, it's heavy, it's slippery. And then if the temperatures drop down just right, it's dangerous. Purple camouflage. Yep. Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, I will be working on that during the Zoom today, getting that all taken care of and finished up because I had the next 2 days off of work. Hey, Mary G, she says freezing rain. Yeah, I had the net ice on the roads. Donna Ditson said, yes. So I had the next 2 days off of work. So I may be doing some pop-up Zooms on those 2 days because I got stuff to do. So many projects to do. I need to cut up my pieces. I need to pick my fabrics and cut up my pieces for Piglet. I need to work on my puzzle mystery quilt so I can get it put together because I haven't even started that because I've been busy working on this Bargello. Yeah, Giovanna, it's freezing here. My car was totally frozen this morning. Joanna says you're very welcome. Snow is definitely better than flooding. You know, if I have my choice, I'll choose neither. Definitely gonna have to thread the next needle in order to start the next block. However, I struggled with that this morning and could not get a needle threaded to save my life. The eye on these needles are just so stinking small. Luckily, Piglet is smaller than Pooh. Yes, Piglet is definitely a lot smaller than Pooh Bear. And according to Sean, because Sean sent me a picture of his last night that he completed, a Piglet. And according to Sean, it was super easy to put together. Went together within like 2 hours, he says. Sound like awesome sauce. So I figure if I can get my Bargello completed today, then I can get the, because I still got to figure out what fabric I want to use for a border on around it. And then figure out whether I'm going to send it out or do the quilting myself. Probably do the quilting myself because I can't afford to send out every quilt I decide to keep. I will have to see if I can put my car in the garage. It was 2 degrees central yesterday, or Celsius yesterday, which is 35 degrees. Oh, wow. Okay, so the answer to the question, name a reason you might not leave your house all day. Bad weather was the number one answer. And we got sick, watch TV, day off, waiting for the repairman, and too tired. Waiting for the repairman seems to be a lot of the reasons why I don't leave my house sometimes. Next one, name something that comes in through the window. Name something that comes in through the window. Let's see. All right. We got officially block number 1 is done on here. Alrighty, let's see here. We have the question is name something that comes in through the window. We have rain and wind, air, sunshine, rain, wind, pollen, rain, baseball, robber, insects or burglars, air, fresh air, bugs, air, flies, bugs, fresh air, stink bugs, teenagers. Don't they go out the window? Tree, polluted air, rain, sunlight. Hey, Joydy. Right, my very optimist and pessimist answers. So the number one answer was air and breeze. Next up, we have a bird. No one guessed birds. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Then we got sunlight, a burglar, mosquito, a fly, and a ball. Nobody guessed birds. Next question. Name something that you buy that would suddenly bring you a lot of new friends. Name something that you buy that would suddenly bring you a lot of new friends. Remember, this got to be something that you buy. So guys, my block number 1 is completely sewn into my quilt, my grandmother's quilt. We have the stitching going along both sides of the seams on the diagonal, as well as around the butts and around the edges. So everything is stitched down on it nice and secure. Mike says fabric. I'm not Snow White. Zaza says tot, food, braha, sports car, boat. Long arm, yacht, pool. Yo Petty G goes, duh, fabric. Membership, baby. Hey, Katie with an E. Girl, I read your comment and I didn't even realize it was you. Until I seen Mike saying hi. A house with a pool. Food. Cake. Yes. I'll come over for cake. A holiday home. I would nuzzle up for pull at sus. Alrighty, so we have car was the number one answer. Then we have house, vacation house, big screen TV, and swimming pool. Hey, Katie, how you doing? What you up to? I got the first block completely sewn into my grandmother's quilt. There you go. It is beautiful and a nice front center. I think it looks really good with the colors of the ribbon on that borders it and everything. And now I have to audition for the next one, which will go right here. And I have all my blocks over here beside me. An island. Can I play with your horse, Katie? Mike says. So this here is the issue of the reason why, and as you can see here too, all these empty areas here used to have a picture that was printed on it that I am now taking the blocks that I'm making with the crew over at Squirrels that I am sewing in. So now I need to look on my phone and see which one was the number 2 block. So I want to go in the order. So I want to go in order of the order that I made them. Alrighty. So that means that this one is the next one, I believe. All right, so this is number 2 block, the breast cancer awareness one. So the blocks that I have that will be going into this quilt, we got this one here, which is breast cancer awareness. And let me show it up here where you guys can see it. Very, very busy, scrappy, but all breast cancer awareness, all from a charm pack. Let's see here. Everybody talking. That's really pretty, Danelle. Thank you, Nikki. Woo, butt is charged for another 4 days. Energizer Bunny set and ready. If I had one, sure. Alrighty, so this is block number 2 that I'm going to be putting in right here. So I just got to get it all squared up in here. Whoops. Sorry, guys. And I'm just visually squaring it up. Okay, good enough. So what I'm going to do with this one here is I'm going to go across all these stitching lines up and down this way. That way they're locked in all these stitching here. And then I will go along this square here and then around the edge. Oh, what did I miss? Okay, Joanna says, Zaza, I have an implanted spinal cord stimulator. I had to recharge the lithium battery located in my butt every 4-ish days. I'm hopping on a plane so I can come press that poo. Come on, big brother. Come on. He may be a little on the wrinkled up side right now. I found him squashed over there. I saved him this morning. Let's see. Oh, that sounds painful. It is like a built-in tens machine. Use a ruler, Donnell. I might. I don't know. Let's see. Problem is the fact that my grandmother's quilt is a little on the wonky-ish side as well. So I think we're just going to wing it as is. Make sure I have that pin all the way through. But yeah, so the other blocks I'll be putting in here is we got this one, which I absolutely love, the centerpiece of this. So that would be going in here eventually. So that way there you guys going to be able to see it better. Trying to figure out a good angle here. There we go. So that would be going in here eventually. And then we have this one. And I did, to protect all of my edge seams, I did try and stitch and flip on a white piece of quilt cotton onto the back. Just some scrap fabric that I have. So that way there it protects all my exterior seams. Keeps them from unraveling or fraying or anything like that. And then there's another one. And then my most recent one. Not for sure if this one's going to go in here or not. I'll decide on that once I get there. I'm going to wind up doing a way more blocks than what I actually need for this quilt. But, okay, yep, that went all the way through. Good. Let's see. Joanna goes, what's worse, the butt or the poo? Joanna, Joanna, Joanna. Naughty girl. So I'm on my third 10s unit. The SC from my lower back is new, implanted July 30th. Those are so pretty, Janelle, or June says to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to coordinate fabrics that would go good with this, as well as just some that could be used for something else, for a different quilt as well. Because I figure when I'm done with all the squares through the swirl thing, then I will have enough to do this, to do my project with this quilt, as well as, ow, as well as make a lap size quilt. So if I get inspired by fabrics on one block or so, then that one would just be going for a different quilt. So this is going to go in here. So breast cancer runs in my family very highly. My mother's had it twice. I had a great great grandmother that we lost due to breast cancer. And I do have a gene mutation that makes me more likely to develop breast cancer, as well as ovarian and cervical. So I try and just take good close care of myself and help support the breast cancer awareness as much as possible. But I wanted to make sure that my October month wound up being a breast cancer awareness one. Very, very pretty blocks. I do love pink. Me too. Colorful like a candy dish. Yes. Those blocks are beautiful. Thank you, Nikki, and everybody else. Poop is definitely worse than butts, especially smelly poop. Or slimy poop. Slimy, smelly poop. Ouch. Yep. Love your blocks. Thank you. Mike, your comment appeared exactly as Donnell said it. Could you quickly explain what you did with your grandmother's quilt to get those white blocks that you were... Could you quickly explain what you did with your grandmother's quilt to get those white blocks that you were putting your new blocks into? Must have missed that one somewhere. No problem at all, Brenda. So this is a quilt that my grandmother has made in the past. The oldest time I can find. So this is a quilt that's already been quilted and everything. My grandmother took pictures of the family members and printed it onto the fabric. And those pictures have all faded, some more than others. Some have completely disappeared, like on this one here. And they were all pictures that were like just family member pictures. She had every person in the family send them pictures. There we go. Send her pictures so that way she could be able to print it onto fabric, like the t-shirt printing fabric or whatnot. So she would print it onto these squares and then sewed the sashing ribbon around each one. And then did the hot pink around the border of the whole thing, which was also the same fabric that is on the back. And this is a super thick quilt. So what I'm doing is I am taking the blocks that we are making over at the squirrel stack over at Handmade by You with Donna. All my blocks I'm making every week, I am trying hand quilting them into this quilt. So that way I am bringing back this quilt back to life and giving it my own special touch, since the pictures that my grandmother put in here have all faded. For the most part, all of them have completely faded away. Some of them you can still barely make out people, but not really much. So that is what I'm doing with it. So that way since my grandmother passed and I had this quilt, then I am making it as like a special like little project quilt for myself that I would be using on the couch for cuddling up under. Like getting a big hug from grandma all the time. So I would have to put band-aids on all my fingers if I was sewing. Yeah, my fingers are getting used to it. Melanie Taylor says, Joe, I had a SCS implant for years, never helped because it was my hip. Dumb doctor had it removed 2020 or 2021. It can help, but for the right reason. Nikki B says, my mom also had breast cancer. She had a double mastectomy back in June. I am so sorry. I hope she's doing better, though. Say that 5 times, fast 5 times, nope. Hey, Jess. Just getting out. Coming back for the replay. Awesome sauce. Says, good morning, Donnell and friends. Everybody saying hi to Jess. Brenda says, oh, very interesting. What a great idea to bring new life to that family treasure. Definitely. Yeah, I wanted something to be able to give it life because I didn't want those empty spots to stay just bare or those pictures to be just even more deteriorating. So I used the weekly blocks that we're doing with the squirrels over at Handmade by You with Donna. I'm using those. I'm making, for the most part, other than this last one, where I used like oranges and yellows and greens. I don't know if that one will go in here or not, but the rest of them will definitely be going in here. Trying to keep it stuck with the pink and purple theme. Let's see. Joanna says, that's awesome. Zaza says, my mom dumped all of my granny's quilts when she moved. I was so upset. She never said anything, just dumped them. They were gorgeous. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Zaza. Yeah, I actually got this one from my mom. My mom, John, had a lot of my grandmother's stuff, so she split it up with me some. As far as like the quilts and the sewing stuff and all. Let's see. Alrighty. It was only when I asked years later she told me. Oh, wow. I am so sorry, Za. So now what I'm going to do is thread a needle so we can get busy working on this one. If I can get this needle threaded. Because I've already struggled for like 10 minutes before the live stream this morning to thread an extra needle, knowing I was going to need it. And the problem is the fact that the eye of this needle is so tiny, I can't even get a needle threader in it. Come on. Ah, barely had it and it came out. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's see here. Joanna says, Melanie, I'm so sorry to hear that you had to go through that. The trial stimulator went so well, I decided to go for the permanent one. However, latest gen are so different than even 5 years ago. Sylvia says, quilt question. Alrighty, hit me with it. Oh, Zaza, that's heartbreaking. Joanna says, one batting 10 and apart. Huh? One batting 10 and apart. Bohin tabletop threader is the best, or the clover desktop one. Okay, I'm gonna have to get one of those because my eyes are like straining. I'm so glad it's helping you. I should have went with the pain pump. Mounted through some beeswax and trimmed the tip at a 45 angle. Oh, okay. So, Lynn, I have larger eye needles. It's just I'm trying to stick with the and yes, this is just one of my lip balms, my beeswax lip balm that I make. So, okay, so that trim at a 45. Zaza, you are a miracle worker. Girl, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You're awesome. Just telling you right now, you are awesome. Oh my gosh. You just saved my eyesight. 'Cause I literally thought I was going blind. Let's see. 10-inch apart. One batting 10-inch apart. I'm quilting 4-inch squares in each block. Is it enough? Thank you so much, Zaza. I truly appreciate that pointer. Okay, let me get back up here to the top of Sylvia's questions because I am a little confused since I didn't catch all of it. Let's see. Eek, why if 8-inch square finished squares, I'm making a 4-inch square in each block, is that enough? So 8-inch finished squares. Okay, so 8-inch finish, I believe you would need a 4.5-inch squares because you got to compensate for that 1/4 inch seam on the edges of each one. Because 4.5-inch squares would give you would make it, yeah, 4.5-inch squares would give you the 8-inch finished. Thank you everybody for helping her. I'm having the other hip in December. Yes, I do hope quality of life bites right now. I believe it, girl. Just take care of yourself. How close your quilting has to be depends upon the batting. True. And since I don't know what is in my grandmother's quilt for the batting, then I am just doing whatever stitches. So I know because her quilt is already quilted. So I'm just quilting in my blocks. So we are going to start with going up and down through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in up here. Let's see. We use that in home ec. Great idea. It was a tip from one of my EPP friends as the needles we use for that are a tiny size 12. Yeah, I think these are like a size 10, I believe. Yep, these are a size 10. Big eye betweens is what it's called. I don't know where they get this whole like delusion of a big eye from, but these do not have big eyes on them. That is a lie. Trying to figure out what is going to be the best route for doing this. Okay. Let's see. So I am so very sorry. Comforting hugs. Been there, done that. Got the scars. Katie with an E says, it should say on the package the maximum distance apart the quilting can be for stability. Thank you, Katie. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I got this needle started. We got block number 1 completed. I got this one here started. So we are good. I'm just going to lock in my stitch. There we go. Got that locked in. So we are all set, ready to go for next Sunday on this. And so that way that we can start working on getting the breast cancer one in. I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful day. See, hang on. Nikki says, Donnell, what size needle do you use for the gnomes? For the embroidering of the gnomes or for sewing my gnomes? Hope to see you at the Zoom later, peeps. Bye, Donnell. Sylvia, 4 inches definitely okay then. Bye, one. Have a great day. Have a great day. Mama Debbie saying bye. Nikki, are are you talking about for doing the FPP gnomes? If you're referring to doing the FPP gnomes, I always use a size 90 needle in my sewing machine, and then I do a 2.0 stitch length for paper piecing, and I've not ever had a problem with it. So, and then for whenever I'm doing any hand embroidery, I just do whatever happens to be there, whatever needle I happen to have on hand that is a decent size enough, but at the same time not too large to make holes in my fabric, visible holes. But okie dokie, everybody have a wonderful, beautiful day. The link will be posted for the Zoom meeting for all my members in the community tab as of noon. I think it might drop at between 11:30 and 11:45, and I will be over there very shortly. I'm gonna go get me a refresher of my coffee. Not so much a refresher, but a heating it up. So yeah, and Nikki, if you have any more questions, feel free to email me. It's donnellsstichery@gmail.com. My email is listed over in the description of my channel, as well as inside the description of every one of my videos. So feel free to email me if you need any more questions or help or anything. So I would talk to you guys all later. Make sure you come back on Wednesday because I'll be doing the pineapple gnome. And I did not get him printed out in time before the live stream today, but you can find the link for those. If you do exclamation gnome, you can be able to find the link of where to get all those patterns of the gnomes that I've been working on if you do not already have them. And then next Saturday, I will have Katie with the Greenland Quilter on with me. And then next Sunday, we will be hand quilting this. So everybody have a wonderful, beautiful day. And I hope everybody has an amazing time. And be fun, be creative, be productive. And if you get out and about, make sure you say hi. Or a deep down from the heart smile at the very least. Because you never know how much a smile or a simple friendly gesture can actually do to help someone's day. To brighten their day whenever they could be having a really rough patch. So talk to y'all later. Bye.